Hi, welcome. Today we're gonna be making some vision boards, and I'm here with Mo. You probably recognize her, and if you don't, her link is in the description. You might as well subscribe to her because obviously she does a lot of content, a lot more focused on MBTI than I am. She's got a lot of stuff going on. Everyone else, say welcome to the win. Oh, I love arts and crafts. We've been talking about doing this vision board for like a month now. And what brought it up is that Sorelle, what's her name?
Sorelle, I don't know. We can link her in the description as
She's
well.
Australian, she's cool. She's got like a really artistic thing going on. So what made you bring that up in the first place?
Well, because I do, this was before you and I discussed any kind of manifestation. We both kind of believe in that you can manifest your own life. But I really do believe that you can envision your life how you want it and then head in that direction. But it's kind of important to know in which direction you would want to go, and then also kind of know where you don't want to end up, and just kind of having a vision for where you want to go. And she had done a really cool video on how she had envisioned her life 5 years ago, and then she just went about comparing her life then and what she had envisioned to how her life was now, and it was almost exactly what she had envisioned. And because I'm not exactly sure where I want to go in life, so actually this vision board is more of just kind of a general idea, because I don't know exactly where I want to go.
Right.
But I thought it would be a fun project to do with Michelle, because Michelle, I mean, you guys know her, she does art, and I thought this would be, even if we weren't doing this for a YouTube video, I think it would be something fun you and I would both like to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you know, a lot of the beauty of the vision board is that you don't really know, because if you have too specific of an image for what you want, that sets a lot of expectation on that image, and then, you know, a lot of room for disappointment. Whereas if it is more general, like this vision board I think would be, it's much more likely that you'll accomplish the things on it than if you have super specific standards. And two, you're gonna have more fun creating it because your standards aren't too high for the vision board you're creating itself. Because I know a lot of people who start vision boards and never finish them because they don't know what they want to put on it. And they don't want to like set something that they don't actually want. I don't know about you guys, but I like watching videos where it's just, I'm looking at pretty stuff and just listening to some music. It's nice. I do that a lot, so. There's a lot of footage of making it, and I want to show you what it's all about now that you've seen the craziness. And one thing I really want to point out about what happened while I was creating this vision board is that everything is overlaid on top of itself in such a way where I couldn't just put one thing down and then put something else on top of it. Everything relied on everything else being in place in order for it all to fit together. And so it was a lot of work to even get it to look like this, because I had to glue little pieces down at a time and work my way up in order to create the final image. And the final image is a little bit different than what I had originally created, but I think it still turned out really well. It's not exactly what I had envisioned, but it's still really good. There's a few major themes and then just basic ideas as well. Something that I really want is to get myself out into nature, and what I have here is a house that's in the middle of nature, and then I also have myself going out in nature. And something I'd really like to do is work on being outside, enjoying the outdoors, and connecting myself to the earth. As hippie as that sounds, don't judge me. And I want to find a job where I can work on the road. Something that I'm really passionate about is recycling, and I think that I would like to work on developing my business idea. I will have even more focus on recycling, even more focus on finding the right people who can help me make this happen, and to work on planting and work on building that skill. Over here we have my own personal wellness, which is to be exercising, to eat right, and to feel good about myself on the inside. Part of that is journaling and taking the time set aside to think on myself and to journal and to understand myself. Something I really like is this breakfast reminder, which is to, while you're eating breakfast, to take the time to be in the moment and to enjoy the sensory experience of eating your food. If I ever want to get things done, I need to learn how to get outside of my head, and I think one of the ways to do that is something like this, like a morning meditation where I'm not sitting and doing nothing at all because I just can't stand that. I mean, maybe through time I'll get better at just being able to relax and do nothing, but in the very least I can practice these meditation techniques while I'm doing other things and just try to experience things. I want to make friends that I keep throughout all my life. I want to also work on my art and potentially find either a mentor or be a teacher. But yeah, this is my vision for the next journey in my life, and I think it's important to take the time to think about what you want from your life and why and where you want to go. And mine is a journey of understanding myself. I think that all these things are going to help me do that. So if you would like to join me on my journey, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and you can watch me as I try to go through this journey. You can encourage me and call me out when I'm not following through with things, because I can be really into the idea and not into the action, so I don't mind you guys calling me out. And if you have vision boards that you create, I'd love to see them, so if you post them on your Instagram, go ahead and tag me at Heart of Michi, and I will check you out and check out your vision boards, and we can hopefully hold each other accountable for accomplishing our dreams. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful, amazing, fantastic day. Bye!